everybody. This is Half Class with Paula, and my name is Paula Stewart. Today, we are going to do a dance called Simply the Best. This is a two-wall, 48-count dance, and it has one restart. The dance can be found on Copper Knob. The choreographers are Madison Glover and Rachel McEnany White. The music is called The Best by Tina Turner, and it can be found on iTunes. Also, the step sheet for this dance can be found on Copper Knob. With that, I am going to turn my back to you and show you one wall of this dance so that you have an idea about how the music flows and what the movement is. In addition, you need to set aside somewhere between 25 and 35 minutes to actually learn this dance, since it is my intent when you finish this video that you should be able to dance the dance with me. We will dance the dance through the restart at the end, and I will probably turn it off after that. So with that in mind, let's do this dance. Let's start the demonstration. 'Learn this dance. We'll do the first 16 counts on the front wall, and then you'll do the same 16 counts on the back wall. So with the front wall, I'm calling the front wall the wall with my back facing you. The first part of the dance is you step on the right, sweep a quarter turn on the right, and put the left foot down. So it's 1, 2, 3. The next part, I'm now facing this quarter wall here, and that's the 3 o'clock wall. We're going to shuffle side or do a chassé side, and the last part of it should be a big step. So it looks like this. Shuffle, slide. That's a big step. Let me move down so you can see that. Shuffle, slide, ball, cross. So that count would be 4 and 5, 6 and 7. Let's put that together. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. And then this left leg will do a rock and cross. Rock, recover, cross. So that takes us to into the next 8 count. Let's do that. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1. Do it one more time. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Shuffle, slide, ball, cross, rock, and cross. From there, we'll do it one more time and then continue. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1. So this next move, we rock, move down, rock, recover. The turn that I'm going to make is to my left, and it's a quarter turn back to the front wall. Behind, side, turn. My weight is still on my left foot, but I'm going to be making a turn continuing to my left. So again, it would be rock, recover, behind, side, right foot is forward. When I turn, I want you to put the weight on that right hip so that the weight is on that right foot. Unusual move, but put the weight on the right foot so we can step back with the left. So again, rock with the right. Rock, recover, behind side turn, weights on the right, step back on the left, do a right coaster, coaster step. Again, left foot is in front with the right, rock, recover, behind side turn, weight stays on the right, step back on the left, coaster step. One more time. 7, 8, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. 6, the weight is still on the right. 7 with the left, coaster step for 8 and 1. Let's add that on to the first part. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. One more time. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Let's do this same 16 counts on the back wall. Right foot is going to go forward, and we're going to turn to our right. So it's 1, 2, 3. Shuffle to the side. Chasse, slide, ball cross left, rock and cross. Again, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. Again, get used to that. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. So we're going to rock with our right foot, and we're going to turn to our left. Rock, recover, behind side turn. This is our new start wall right in front of us. Again, 7, 8. Rock, recover, behind side turn. And when I turn again, my weight stays on my right, and see I put that weight on the hip so I can remember to stay on the right. Step back on the left, right coaster. Left leg is across, do it again. 7, 8. Rock, recover, behind side step, turn, left, right coaster. With a count, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Let's do the whole thing on the back wall. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. One more time on the back wall. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Back to the front. Let's do that first 16 again. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Now the next, we're going to do that ball step. 8 and 1, 2 and 3. That's a hole. 2 is a hole. 2, ball step, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. 4 is a hole, ball step. And this is count 5. So let me show you that. I'm going to take it from the 8 and 1, that's the right coaster. 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, turn a half, half, and another half, 6, and chasse a quarter, or triple a quarter, triple step, and the weight's on my left foot. Again, I'm going to show you how to do that without turns. So it's coaster step, hold, ball step, hold, ball step, a half, step, step, shuffle here. Note that's wrong. It's 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. So the weight's on your left foot. Again, to do it without turns, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, left shuffle a quarter. I'm going to do it with the turns because that's the way the dance was choreographed. So the dance would be with the right, coaster, 7, 8, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. Let's add that on to the top. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 left foot, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. And I am facing the 3 o'clock wall again. So the next part, the other, with the right foot, rock, recover, and I'm going to do a little, it's a little small jump, so it's right, left, right. It's like a triple with a quarter turn. So that's rock, recover, right, left, right. One more time. That would be 2, 3, 4, and 5. With the left foot, cross front, side, behind, side, cross. With the right foot, rock, recover, right, left, right, front, left, front, back, behind, side, cross. So the left foot is in front. Let's add that on. Let's add that on to the last 16 where we started with the coaster step and the ball step with the right foot. Coaster step, ball step, a half, half, triple a quarter, rock, recover, right, left, right, cross left, right, behind, side, cross. Now take it from the top. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. On the back wall, we'll do the first 16 and we will add on to that. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, left, right coaster, hold, ball step, a half, triple a quarter. We are now, if this is our back wall, we are now at the 3 o'clock wall. If you want to use the front wall as a gauge, it's the 9 o'clock wall. Again, from the top, add that last 16 on. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. So the next part, we're going to rock back, rock, recover, triple a quarter, cross front, side, behind, side, cross. Again, right foot, rock, recover, triple a quarter, cross, side, behind, side, cross. Let's do the last 16. This is on the back wall. We're facing this way with the right coaster. 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Let's add that on. 16 more and you have the dance. After this, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Back to the front wall to finish off this dance. Take it and do the first 32. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. So the next part is point right, put it down on a quarter to the right, so it's quarter, and with the left leg, rock and cross a quarter turn back to the start wall. Rock, recover, cross. The next count after that is a hold. So after you cross, you're going to hold for a count. So it's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold 6. So that'll be 4 and 5. Hold, and with the right foot, step, touch, step, touch. So let's do that. 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, and 7, and 8. Again. 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, and 7, and 8. I want to take it from this position where we rock, recover, triple turn. That's what we're going to do. And add that part on. 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6, and 7, and 8. The last part, we're touching with the right. We're going to step down on the right and make a heel with the left. So that's heel. This is 8 and 1. Again, this is 8 and 1. And when this left foot goes down, the right heel gives me a flick. 2. So we're like this for 8 and 1 and 2. Walk, 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 walk. Add that on. We're touching with the right. 7, 8. And 1 and 2, 3, 4. Give me a kickball point with the right. Kick, step, point. Again, 7, 8. Kick and point. And a sailor, a half turn. Sailor, a half. So here it is. Kick and point, sailor, a half. Let's do the whole part, touching with the right, for the whole last 8. 7, 8. And 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. One more time. 7, 8. And 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Let's take it from here and do the last 16. So that would be 2. That would be 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Let's take it from here and do the last 32. We're going to rock back on the right. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, and 8. And 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Let's do the whole dance on the front wall. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Back wall. Let's do the first 32. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. So we're going to point this right leg. Point comes down on a quarter and rock and cross a half. Rock, recover, cross. Again, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Hold for 6. Touch left, touch right. Again, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4 and 5. 6 and 7 and 8. One more time. 7, 8. 2, 3, 4 and 5. 6 and 7 and 8. Add that onto the top, and then we will do the last 8. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8. So the last part, with the right heel, down, flick, walk, walk. Again, 7, 8. Heel and flick, walk right, left. Touching with the right, 7, 8. And heel, go back on the right and left heel. Left heel, right flick, walk, walk. Right foot, kick and point. Sailor half, sailor a half. The whole 8 count, touching with the right, 7, 8. And 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. The whole dance on the back wall, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. This dance has a restart on wall 4. Wall 4 says the wall that we do the restart on, but when we actually do the restart, we'll be facing it in the opposite direction. So wall 4 would be the back wall. That's the wall where I am facing you. So this restart comes after 16 counts, and you know, when we step back on the left, do a right coaster, the last part of that coaster is the restart. So it would be 6, 7, it'll be 7, 8, and 1, 2. That's what it'll look like. Let's take it from the top. We'll be facing the opposite way though. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and tag, 3, 4 and 5. So it's a part of the coaster. We're going to dance. We'll at least dance it through the tag, and then it's not really a tag, it's a restart. We'll dance it through the restart, and I'll turn the music off sometime after that. That is simply the best. I hope you enjoyed this. If you didn't get it, try it again, play the tape over again. It's not an extremely hard dance, but you do have to work at it. Thanks a lot. See you soon.